The Pope County Fair is an annual event that happens in Russellville every September. The fair usually begins on Tuesday and ends on Saturday night. This 5-day event requires 24 volunteers to work together and plan throughout the year. Mr. Harry Simcox is one of the 24 volunteers. His fair board position is Commercial Exhibitor Contact.
Our fair board is basically made up of about 24 people. We serve 3-year terms, and all of us are volunteers. We have no paid members. These are all volunteers. We have a fair manager, Mr. Ray Baker. Then we have a board president, Greg Standridge, and then myself as financial person. And then we have our various board members. We meet probably 3 times a year, but on fair time, we all come together and we all kind of join hands and put this county fair on.
Harry Simcox's position allows him to keep in contact with local businesses and organizations in the River Valley area. Harry sells booth space to different organizations for display at the fair. There are many regulars who have table displays year after year, but this year the fair attendees were able to see some new exhibits.
I sell the booth space. We have 42 inside booths in the commercial building, and each of those is rented, and that's kind of what I see over and then make sure everything's accommodating to them. They pay $150 for about an 8.5 by 8.5 space, which they're allowed to use for the entire fair. There's a museum of military history is new this year with us. There's a Trevor Drown running for some political office. He's out here this year. Several other vendors that are new, but we've got our traditional vendors. The Democratic Women's Group is here. Republican Party is here. Various air conditioning outfits, as well as vacuum cleaner outfits like Highlight out of Conway, and I think Conway Fleeman Service out of Conway. So we have, like I said, there's about 42 in number.
During the 2013 Pope County Fair, 42 businesses and organizations bought tables at $150 apiece. That is $6,300 just from vendors acquiring space. The fair makes revenue in other areas, such as ticket sales and carnival rides. But the real goal money-wise is to break even.
I have a kind of prescribed budget of around $10,000 that I can get between the rental spaces on the grounds, which is outside of the building, which we have some food vendors out there. And then inside the building, we have, of course, the other vendors I've mentioned. But I try to do about $10,000. But this really is a minor part of what we really have to keep the fair going. We have a carnival here, and they give us a percentage of their revenue. And then we also have a gate charge for adults and kids above the age of 10, and that's $5. Our revenue stream is primarily determined by both the gate and the carnival. That will amount to probably 80% of our total revenue.
Harry Simcox would like to invite everyone to attend one of the largest fairs in the region.
We'd just like to welcome anybody that would like to come out and see this county fair. We think of all the county fairs that are in the immediate area, we're probably one of the largest, as well as we think probably the best managed. And of course, I'm a little braggadocious about that because we do run a clean shop.